Prince Harry would love to reconcile with his royal family, but he claims his father, King Charles III, won't speak to him. We're heading across the pond to kick off this week's Royals recap with the Duke of Sussex, acknowledging that some members of his family will never forgive him for lots of things, including writing a book.
I would love reconciliation with my family. There's no point in continuing to fight anymore. As I said, life is precious. I don't know how much longer my father has. He won't speak to me because of this security stuff.
This week, Harry also lost his appeal challenging the UK government's decision to strip him of his publicly funded security after he stepped away from royal family duties and moved to the US. The Court of Appeal ruled unanimously that a committee hadn't treated Harry unfairly when it decided to review his protection on a case-by-case basis each time he visits the UK. The ruling is likely to leave the Duke of Sussex with a large bill to pay the UK government's legal fees, in addition to his own lawyer's costs. And the blows just keep coming for Harry because now his embattled Sentebale charity has lost another trustee. Shortly after the royal stepped down from the foundation he co-founded. Narissa Naidu resigned just weeks after being appointed as a new trustee, which was revealed in a Daily Mail article by editor Richard Eden. Narissa's exit comes after Dr. Margaret Ikpo's recent resignation, reportedly leaving just 3 trustees in place. As for Prince William, he is right up there with the big boys as he gets ready to become king, according to an esteemed royal author. The heir to the throne represented his father, King Charles, and his country at the funeral of Pope Francis in Rome. With author Hugo Victor's telling Page 6, William did extremely well at the reopening of Notre Dame, leading the British contingent, and in Rome he joined Trump and Macron and Zelensky, so he's right up there with the big boys, as it were. Although it is palace protocol for the child of the British monarch to attend a pontiff's farewell, royal observers were quick to pick up on the fact that William is quite obviously being groomed for his future role. However, once William inherits the British throne, he reportedly plans to strip Meghan Markle and Prince Harry of their HRH titles. A royal insider told the Daily Beast, Charles might be happy to put up with this, but William won't. He loathes and despises Harry and Meghan with every bone in his body. He believes they have betrayed everything the family stands for, and the idea that they are using their royal status as a calling card will enrage him. The source also claimed that Meghan is in violation of an agreement with the late Queen Elizabeth II in using the HRH title, which stands for Her Royal Highness, in promotion of her personal brand as ever. In fact, the Duke and Duchess of Sussex agreed not to use their Royal Highness titles as part of their negotiations with Queen Elizabeth II to leave the UK and their roles as working royals in 2020. But multiple sources told Page 6 that the entire Sussex family, including Prince Archie and Princess Lilibet, have HRH style as it's known emblazoned on their stationery. And Harry and Meghan, who we're told insist on being called ma'am and sir by staffers, have also used their HRH titles when traveling, a source said. But a Sussex source said the two never insisted on this. Now, on to Meghan, who did her first ever podcast interview with host Jamie Kern-Lima, where the two friends both went completely makeup free.
I have not done a show in no makeup since my 1,000 QVC shows.
Do you think I have?
Meghan also revealed during the podcast that she sent messages through her wardrobe when she wasn't out talking during her time as a royal.
So if you couldn't hear me, how could I be heard through what I was wearing, if that's what people were focusing on? Or the choices I was making that you didn't have to say a word, but it would move product for small companies.
The Duchess of Sussex even looked back on the beginning of her and Prince Harry's romance when people didn't know they were dating and everything was in code.
I'll be on a play date, or we'll be somewhere, there'll be tons of people there, and he'll say M and you'll say H, and your friends say M, and it just is a thing.
It's a thing.
And do you both love it? It's just natural?
Yes, and I like nicknames a lot.
And after her husband Prince Harry released his memoir Spare, Meghan finally addressed rumors revealing that she would, yes, maybe for sure, write another book.
I think people are often curious if I'm going to write a memoir, but I've got a lot more life to live before I'm there.
We can also forget about all the rumors and speculation that she and Harry are heading for divorce because Meghan shut that down.
Do you think you'll be married forever?
Yes.
I have a letter.
He's also a fox, if you haven't noticed. My husband's very, very handsome. But his heart is even more beautiful.
As for Meghan's new business, Oprah Winfrey played an important role, so she shared the game-changing advice she received from the legendary talk show host in her latest episode of her Confessions of a Female Founder podcast.
You know, Oprah, who I know is a mentor and friend to you, same for me. She was the one that said, there are tons of things you could put your name on.
Mm-hmm.
But for you and how you like to show up for people, once you figure out how to encapsulate your essence, then you'll know.
Meghan noted that the words of wisdom from her mentor and friend came during a time when she felt scared to go big with her As Ever brand. However, after getting joy from sharing her creation with lots of friends and family who really liked it, the former actress considered sharing more broadly. Another thing Meghan opened up about on her podcast were her famous freckles and how her commercial agent couldn't submit her for beauty or skincare ads because of them. From one natural beauty to another, it was revealed this week that Princess Diana once went undercover and snuck into a gay bar in London wearing male drag. That's right. A new biography recalls a legendary night where the princess was with the late Queen frontman Freddie Mercury. In Diana World, An Obsession, author Edward White cites comedy actress Cleo Rakos, who befriended Diana in the late 80s and was present for the night in question, as was late radio personality Kenny Everett, the first DJ to play Bohemian Rhapsody. Writing in part, Diana persuaded them to take her to a place that Everett warned was not for you, full of hairy gay men. Diana was insistent, so Everett helped her disguise herself in male drag. We decided that the most famous icon of the modern world might just pass for a rather eccentrically dressed gay male model. He claims the plan seemed to work, as he quotes Cleo in saying, "It was fabulously outrageous and so bizarrely exciting, no one, absolutely no one, recognized Diana." Lots of celebrations were also had this week as Kate Middleton and Prince William celebrated their 14th anniversary in style. The royal couple arrived in Scotland earlier this week, where they were seen twinning in coordinating looks as they celebrated their anniversary in the country where they first met. Kate admitted to feeling very shy about meeting the prince, but hey, meeting a prince is every girl's dream, right? And finally, on to their daughter, Princess Charlotte, who celebrated hitting double digits. The Prince and Princess of Wales captioned this Instagram photo with, "Happy 10th birthday, Princess Charlotte." And there you have it, everything you might have missed in this week's Royals Recap.